Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning and have a blessed day for those of you who watch this video right now. So in this video, I would like to talking about SDGs or Sustainable Development Goals. So what is Sustainable Development Goals? SDGs is one of the programs that was designed by the United Nations to make our life, our world better, to save our future and to save our next generation, to live in a sustainable life. So in this video, I would like to point out one of the point of the SDGs, and it's about climate action, which was pointed out in SDGs number 13. But beforehand, I would like to introduce myself first. So my name is Dafa Parite Devana Ramadan, or you can call me Dafa. I'm a college student in one of the private universities in Jakarta, located in West Jakarta, and named University of BSI or Bina Sarana Informatika. And there, I took English literature as my major, and I'm highly passionate about SDGs, particularly in SDGs number 13, and it's about climate action. And well, I've been involved in several activities regarding environmental issues. And now I'm a coordinator of Fridays for Future Indonesia. And recently, I just got an opportunity as one of the Indonesian youth to be a delegate to one of the UN events, which was named Stockholm Plus 50. The event was held in Stockholm, Sweden on 2 until 3 June 2022. And back then, I met a lot of tremendous people who really have an impact on their own country, especially for the environment back in their country. I do have discussion, sharing thoughts, and making some further conversation with some of the NGOs there about the possible future projects which I can do with them for a future enforce. But beforehand, before I got myself stuck in Stockholm plus 50, I also have been involved in some social projects regarding the environment in Indonesia, whether it's with UNICEF, Indonesia, NGOs, and the government itself. I was at an event with the Ministry of Education of Republic Indonesia, and in that event, I was specifically doing advocacy with the ministry regarding climate education that must be integrated with the new national curriculum which will be launched by this year. So what I've heard is the ministry plan to launch a new national curriculum. So along with that, I urged the government to insert climate education within the new curriculum. And besides doing advocacy, I also was in FGD with SDGs Youth Hub Indonesia, where it's a youth official organization from UNFPA in Indonesia, to monitoring and encouraging youth about SDGs. And at there, I give some recommendation for youth in Indonesia, especially for those who are doing climate activities in their local region. And back to what I have been doing in Stockholm Plus 50, I'm also doing a climate campaign for Greenpeace International social media to encourage all of you in the rest of the world to put their attention towards our climate circumstance. So along with this speech, I would like to encourage youth in Indonesia, especially to start to care about our environment. Don't be late to save our environment. And actually, I'm really sad when the people out there, start to lead a healthy life and change their behavior into a more eco-friendly lifestyle. Meanwhile, here in Indonesia, we still remain with our old lifestyle, which can damage our environment. We as a youth can do all kinds of endeavors to save our environment. Just a little step that if we do it massively, it can change our environment to be better. The first step is don't waste your food. Start to use public transportation if you plan to go somewhere. Start to educate people about using recyclable stuff and start to spread this message around. And as a youth, we have a voice. We have energy to start to voice up loudly to the government to implement and do some change regarding public policy that's more environmentally friendly. We have to change our system from the basis. And if we can change that, then we can possibly reduce the damage caused by our old system and step towards a better life. Likewise, you don't have to be a climate activist to save our environment, but you just have to have awareness toward the environment itself and have an intention to save our world future because we will live on this planet for a long time until the very, very next generation of us. If we let our world be damaged, then where are we gonna live? There is no planet B, only Earth as our only planet that is proper to be lived on. And I think that's all from my speech, and I hope that this message can spread around all of the youth of Indonesia. And then I would like to say thanks for giving me an opportunity to uh, talking about this, to talking about SDGs, and give me an opportunity to spread this message around to especially for the youth of Indonesia. So last but not least, I would like to say thanks and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.